This commentary is entitled, Did Liza Rios Ruin Big Pun's Legacy? Yes, did Liza Rios ruin Big Pun's legacy? And this commentary was inspired by somebody in my comment section that was saying that Fat Joe has every right. I'm just paraphrasing what this person said, but he was indicating that Fat Joe has every right to really treat Liza the way he did treat her because, according to an old interview that I watched with Fat Joe, I forgot what radio station he was on, but apparently he wasn't happy with the Still Not a Player documentary and how Liza Rios added that clip of Big Pun chasing around his wife and doing all kinds of things to her. Basically, domestic. The clip depicted a domestic incident between Big Pun and Liza Rios. And Fat Joe really wasn't happy or too keen about that, which is why he kind of backed away from associating with Liza because he felt that she was disrespecting the memory of Big Pun. Now, this is a very touchy subject, no pun intended. And I was trying to find some interviews as to why she added that or why she was transparent about it. But the only thing I could really gather from this was that this was a sense of catharsis for her. This was a sense of therapy for her as well because she never really got to, tell her story and how Big Pun was not just with his music, but behind closed doors. And it brings up the question, how much should we share of our lives? Now on social media, people share pictures of their kids, pictures of their daily activities. They check in different places. But no one goes far and beyond and shares the bad things that do happen. And Liza Rios, she was very upfront about, things weren't particularly rosy with Big Pun all the time. Yet she was still with him and everything. And as I said, it's a very touchy subject to really answer, rationalize, or comment on because, nobody's making excuses for that. But at the same time, how transparent should we be with people, particularly the fans of Big Pun, particularly the colleagues of Big Pun? So if you're really honoring the legacy of Pun, do we need to share that with the audience? I don't know. Obviously she did, and obviously she doesn't have no regrets about it. I just wish that her and Fat Joe would have had a discussion about it because I get the sense that Fat Joe really didn't see the final cut of the documentary before it was put out on the market. And I'm sure if he did, he would have probably advised her to leave that out on the cutting room floor. But as I summarize or suspect, this is pretty much just catharsis on Liza's part. I mean, we really can't tell someone else how they should process their hurt or their struggle. People deal with things different from others. We all don't process pain or trauma the same way. And I guess her being transparent with how Big Pun treated her, that was her way of coping and processing the trauma. And by doing that and displaying that, she can maybe find a way where she can ultimately heal from it and come to grips of it and find some kind of closure and whatnot. So, I mean, that's pretty much my thoughts on it, as much as I could add on without being disrespectful. So, audience, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box. This is Iron Will Media.